Okay, guys, we're back with another episode of Life is Strange. Or another chapter, should I say. So, if you want to know what happened, go and check out my last stream, guys. Otherwise, we'll just continue for now. Got different outfits this time again. We'll go with this one.
Oh, how is it already morning? This makes about as much sense as it did last night. Let's take a look at the evidence for the cajillionth time. I've gotta be missing something. No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Safi. Moses, when this is all over, I'll play as many games of Mana Massive as you want. I swear. I read the beginning. It's annoyingly good. Unfortunately, Restraining Order Lucas said Safi once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past. But that Lucas was scared of Safi, not out for revenge. None of this is conclusive enough. Is that me? Did I go back in time and do that? It doesn't make any sense. And I would never hurt Safi. Not on purpose. That isn't me. It can't be. Maybe if I go object by object, an answer will jump out at me? Why on earth did Gwen cancel Safi's book deal? Didn't she help her to get it in the first place? Before Safi died, Gwen got her book canceled, and I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Safi. Plus, Dead World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death. Yeah, the Gwen theory has some holes. Whoever did this had to go to so much trouble. Vin definitely knows more about the cow skull than he's letting on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Safi canoodling. But what does that even mean? Coffee. Coffee is friend. Get coffee now. No matter how much I stare at you, you refuse to make sense. Moses?
Hello, Miss Caulfield.
Oh, fuck.
Can I come in?
The photo. If he sees that...
I have some questions for you.
Of course. I can answer your questions right here.
Well, this is a nice change of pace since yesterday. I appreciate the cooperation. There are just a few details I'm struggling to make sense of.
Go ahead.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school, right?
Yes?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell. Not unlike...
Arcadia Bay and Safi are not connected.
a whole town wiped out by a freak storm. What do you think, Miss Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky, or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
Just my shit luck, I guess.
Oh, hard life, isn't it?
Detective, I'm not answering any more of his questions.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Someone was in the office with me. I could hear them. I saw Moses in the hallway, but I didn't see you. All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere.
This case has been abnormal from the beginning. None of the evidence makes any sense.
At least that's something we can agree on.
But I know why now. Somehow, all this death leads to you.
That's not true. He saw it. He saw the photo. Stupid, Max. Stupid, stupid. What the hell do I do now? None of this makes any sense. What happened that night? Why the fuck am I in this picture? The old me would have just jumped back in time to the moment this photo was taken. Maybe I still could.
That's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo. Feels good. Final.
Safi.
It's here too.
But there wasn't a storm the day Safi died.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
Safi, wait. Who is Maya? What was she talking about?
Stop stalling, Max.
I don't understand. What do you want from me?
Pull the trigger.
What? No. No, that wasn't enough time. Come on. If I can just... Fuck! Moses, you were right. I don't know how, but you were. I have to tell him. Everything.
I owe you an explanation, or as much of one as I have. Meet me at the Overlook. Really, Max? There, I know it doesn't make sense. I'll do my best. Please, fine, thank you. Okay. I'll read these first. So, Vin, all I've done all night is stare at this ugly fucking ceiling. There's nobody up in the entire house but me. I'm up, come over if you feel like it. It's too cold to leave the house. This is why you should kick somebody out of a practice house and let me live there. You need to get the fuck out of Vermont, dude. Well, you could always live somewhere else. Not in the mood for this shit, D. Moses, someone once asked why... Someone once... Excuse me. Start again. My voice was on one, I think. Someone once asked me why I like numbers are realities. Numbers have no emotions. That makes them easier to understand. They just are. Oh, babe, easier to understand isn't inherently superior, and what you're going through right now is normal, even if it's also painful. Spoken like someone who's never met an irrational number, in brackets I'm kidding of course, but hopefully that made you smile a little. Diamond. 3 days and no word from Caledon. Oh well, Caledon or the cops about Safi's death, except a rumour about Detective Alderman with a lead on who shot her. It's really disappointing and frustrating to see as faculty as well. Hell, we haven't even heard that rumour. I'm saying there could be a whole serial killer walking around campus and we can't even get an update. Please, I implore you to be patient. As you can understand, no one is more on top of this than I am. I want justice more than anyone. Hold on, rumour, where'd you hear this? You have my number, Diamond, and I expect to hear my phone ring very soon. Amanda. Finals may be postponed, but the ST is still open if anyone wants some late night coffee or just someone to be around. We're open till midnight. Thanks for this, Amanda. Best coffee in all of Lakeport. Would be nice to get out of my dorm for a bit. We had a random post off Kim. Caledon's art department is amazing, but what they refer to as taste is just an excuse to determine what art is considered low and highbrow. What if we did away with both and let art be art? Won't happen. Hierarchy and money go hand in hand. Somebody has to get shafted. Not true. People should be allowed to like what they like free of judgment. They should, but they won't. I'm with you, Kim, but I believe there should be some distinctions. Maybe we could talk about it over a cup of coffee in the FAB. We've got new notes on Max. So, Max has a gun. There's a picture of me on Safi's camera with a gun. I'm holding a gun. What's more incriminating than that? I would never hurt Safi. There has to be a better explanation, right? I rewound into the past and saw it all myself. That's me. I killed my best friend. Alright. So we got more. We'll go with the top one because I think we've read the last two messages or subheadings. So, Max is a gun. Moses saw that photo of me. He thinks I killed Safi. I rewound into the past and I was holding the gun. I need to come clean to Moses. This is more than I can handle on my own. Okay.
Moses is waiting for me up there. Hopefully.
New post from Chloe as well. My go-to flirt game is simple. Number 1, compare hand sizes. Hands are hot. In brackets. Number 2, hold hands. Number 3, hand holding and dancing. Grinding. Bitch, ain't nobody falling for that. I think it's cute. It's them tattoos because you really don't know what you're doing out there. Share. Obviously, not everyone agrees with you. with you. Okay, we wrote. My head is gone today, guys. I don't know why. We read page 13 yesterday. So, December 7th, Alderman knows about my powers. He forced his way in here and scared the shit out of me. Maybe if I pretended I was on his team, he wouldn't have busted in here like that, but I doubt it. Worst thing is he saw the photo and just smiled at me. The fuck? He's plotting something, but I don't know what to do. How do I stop a cop? Chloe later... Chloe, later the strangest shit happened. My old powers come back and I saw what happened with Safi. I did it. I didn't know how. Well, I don't know how. But I can't let this happen. It feels like I'm running in circles and I don't know how to make it all just stop. Give me a second, guys. Let me just sort something out.
I have to do this. I have to go back up there. To the overlook, Max. 1 foot in front of the other. I have to do this. I have to go back up there. To the overlook, Max. 1 foot in front of the other. I have to do this. I have to go back up there.
Okay.
To the overlook, Max. 1 foot in front of the other.
Sorry about that, guys, but I just need to sort something out. Okay, we're on the living side here. So Safi makes a new post running late with grades, but I promise I'll have them ready in the next few days. Good to know I've been on the lookout all week. You good, I promise? Go party or something. Me and Diamond are still finishing up some admin work. Swing by and we'll make it a party. I'm down. Gwen, unfortunately I have been placed on leave from Caledon University. Thank you to my colleagues who have been with me on this journey for years. This is unfortunate, but I'm looking ahead for what's next. This is absolutely ridiculous. Please let me know if you need anything. Their purported acclaim is because of your investment in students. I'm beyond disgusted with these people. I know you're innocent, Dr. Hunter. I wouldn't be surprised if Caledon's trying to cover up something. Amanda. This month's native artist spotlight Tegan Thomas Solomon. Tegan is an Abenaki, Abenaki artist from Lakeport specializing in watercolors of the local landscape. And to the people asking, Tegan is lovely, but no, we are not related just because her middle name is Thomas. Not all indigenous people are cousins, geez Louise. Like, I'm not even Abenaki, I'm Cherokee and Algonquin. My parents moved here from the Midwest. Wait until they learn we can drive U-Hauls, okay? But Amanda, you should not be allowed to drive U-Hauls. You might move in with someone you barely know. Hey now. Really appreciate this, Amanda. The display in the snapping turtle means everything to me. Okay. Was there anything? Was there anything
I have
else?
to do this. I have to go back up there. Might be a good place to wait for Moses. Better cross to the other side. He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes. Maybe wait on the bench. If I didn't know what used to be here, I'd find this really beautiful. I know Safi would have something poetic to say about this. If only. Might as well gather my thoughts before Moses gets here.
Stay the fuck away from me.
What if he doesn't come? I couldn't blame him. I killed his best friend. What does that say about me? That any version of me, could do something like that? He's probably not coming.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
I deserved that.
You wanted to talk. So talk. Tell me the truth. Tell me why you did it.
I don't think I've actually done it yet. I think it was a future version of me. Moses, wait! I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place. Look. These flowers. What are the odds they'd bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Sophie's body?
5 minutes and then I leave.
Okay. So, what if I told you there's this other timeline where Sophie is alive and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
4 minutes.
I know that it sounds insane. But I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me, poof, disappear.
Yeah, to some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Safi, right?
It's not a fantasy world. It's connected to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait, you can see across them?
And here, too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone...
I can tell you what it was when I come back. And then... you'll believe me?
It'd be a start.
Okay. Okay, deal. Alright. There's a chance Moses will believe me. First, I gotta hop over to the other timeline. I shouldn't leave yet. Now to see what Moses is up to on... Shit. I think Moses is too stunned to do anything. Let me jump back over to make sure I didn't break him.
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit!
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
So you believe me?
Yes. And no. You disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Psychic storm.
What did I do when you were away?
And then you said... Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Yep. That's what I did. Wow. I mean...
Yeah. Near as I can tell, Safi's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
You okay?
So Safi's alive over there, huh?
She is. And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
The bottle cap? How did you...
Safi slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment. When you give that to her, tell her to stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
I will. Promise. But I think she's going to need our help.
What do you mean?
When I was a teenager, I could... rewind time. Just... raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay.
And if I had a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
I know it sounds like it must have been amazing. But Moses, the things I caused to happen, just having a power doesn't necessarily give you mastery over it.
One of many lessons gleaned from X-Men comics.
The point is, I stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night, with a gun. You're saying that could be the future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
This morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Safi mentioned Maya, and... oh, God. The storm.
Max?
Look. There's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Safi. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
Holy shit.
Moses, I've been here before. When I could rewind, it broke time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too. Oh, shit.
Okay. First look at the crime scene is inconclusive. I'll need some further insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on a Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp. I need to introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad. Time isn't supposed to act this way.
It appears something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I fucking knew it. returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit. How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
You're not making any sense.
You want to talk about sense? Nothing about you makes sense. Telescopes don't put themselves together. Evidence doesn't disappear. You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield. And I'm here to collect.
Do we help this dickhead? Gonna have to help him.
Max, you have to let go!
I could have saved him, Moses. I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have. Listen to me, Max. This place ate a man.
Moses, your hair. I told you. There's always a cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, then maybe we can prevent all of this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you rewound?
Right. What do you think Maya has to do with all this?
No idea. Maya was before my time. But Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
Gwen. Gotta go talk to Gwen.
So did we save him? Because obviously we went to save him.
I'm still shaking. Alderman was, and then he just wasn't. And Moses and I were standing so close. But I'm here now. I'm here. I'm all right. Okay, talk to Gwen, see what she knows about Maya, and while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Safi's book deal.
Okay. So this is after, obviously, what just happened, so... Hey Max, I know it's been an eventful morning and I'm still parsing it all, but had a quick question. Are you able to get my texts when you're in the other timeline, trying to grasp the extent of what you can do from a physics POV? Doesn't look like I can, no. Okay, cool, that's a big help. I'll be in touch a little later when I've made some inroads into what happened earlier.
That's not what her text said earlier. It was about Alderman's investigation. What the hell is going on?
Hello Maxine, I want to say I appreciate the friendship you and Moses had with Sophia. Even though she ended her life in the manner she did, you both made the life she did have as special as it was brief. And it was saying on this one actually that she killed herself, even though she didn't. Obviously we know why and what happened, but well, we know part of what happened, but we don't understand it completely yet. I was personalizing WBTT for the book expo and a fan asked me to address this to Simeon. I said like the author, but when I looked up, lo and behold, oh, it really was him. It was, so you're a writer's writer. That's so cool. Simeon is a genuinely kind guy. He makes it a point to get autographs from all writers, veterans, as well as up-and-comers. There's Simeon Lowell. I'd love to get his autograph. Safi's first public reading was at the book expo and she had all of us eating out of the palm of her hand. She was meant for so much more. She appreciated you being there. She was so nervous it didn't show. It never did with my Safi. She was full of espressos. She was full of espressos and having the time of her life. It's nice to remember her that way. Amanda Comedy.
Cool. I'm a tired sun, sleepy moon, and exhausted rising.
I'm a border collie sun, cinnamon oat milk latte moon, and slip and slide rising. I can see that smart with an adorable face and lactose intolerance. I think you're more Pomeranian than collie. Wow, our friendship's dead now. Unlucky. Alderman. Doppelgangeritis. Detective Alderman saw his double at the Overlook before he disappeared. Alderman interacted with a ghostly form of himself. Is this the doppelganger people are alluding to? Okay, so the information's been added at the top. Moses is the first person I've shown my powers to in years. I can't even describe what I'm feeling. Is this relief? First Safi, now Alderman. People are dying because of me again. Moses thinks we can figure this out. Thank God for him. December 7th, what the fuck? I could have saved Alderman. I could have saved him, couldn't I? I was so close, if only Moses hadn't. Shit, Moses saved my life. He didn't know what would happen, neither of us did, but he leapt in anyway. It's been a long time since I was the one being pulled from a bad end by someone else. Who knows what else has happened to me, or what would have happened to me if Moses hadn't stepped in. We've bonded in a way only a near-death experience can. God, I hope Moses is alright. Please let him be alright. And he was so. Okay, before we go over there.
My younger self might have thought this would make an edgy photo. If we can't sit on tables, where are the cool kids expected to sit? In chairs? Like a bunch of squares?
As fun as casual as it looks in the movies and on TV, we have had to ask students to refrain from sitting on the tables in the FAB. Thanks, staff. What about those kids over there then?
Then boom! The spaceship crashes right in the middle of a park, and this alien crawls out of the hatch.
That seems like a lot of money for a student project.
I'm only gonna shoot the trailer. I figure I can cut costs doing some old school practical effects.
Seems like you've got a plan. Still very ambitious.
Go big or go home, right?
I'd been meaning to ask Diamond about her new movie. It's nice to see her so excited about something other than Moses. Lo-fi ambient bellows to chill/study to. A classic.
The bellows from below, various artists now playing.
I, for one, kind of like the paper straws.
Yes, nobody likes the paper straws. We've heard you. We continue to hear you, unfortunately, until we run out of them in brackets, and we have a lot. We can't replace them with your preferred delivery method of plastic.
No caffeine? This week of all weeks? I predict outright revolt before the week is out.
Got a different sign here. It's finals week, and regrettably we're out of the good stuff and currently only have decaf. The demand was higher than expected, but we should have a restock in a few days' time.
Sugar and spices in my latte? Yes. Eggnog? No.
On a Christmas in your heart and keep it all year round. All year. A Christmas Carol, new seasonal drinks. Winter spiced latte, eggnog, chai latte, gingerbread, and cinnamon swirl latte.
My dearest Annabelle, I write to you from the front lines to inform you that the war on Christmas has been lost.
Non-denominational winter music, various artists now playing.
Loretta's a hard worker. I'll give her that. I just wish she'd use her powers for good.
Hey, Loretta. Oh, hi, Miss Caulfield. How are you?
Any new leads? Shake down anyone else for information lately?
No.
Crap! Wrong Loretta, Max. You know what? Ignore me. I am lost in space. End of the semester, right?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Anyway, catch you later, Loretta.
Oops.
Loretta's a hard worker. I'll give her that. I just wish she'd use her powers for good. Oh, wow. These are Extremely creepy. Sorry. The art department really pushes for self-expression in every medium. I like that about Caledon.
Caledon University Art and Culture Fall Semester assignments. Create a mask that is specific not to your family or culture, but to you as an individual. Consider the parts of your face that will be covered and which will be left exposed. Finalists: Membrane by Elsie Shaw, Binary by Celeste Marrow, and Elephant Never Forgets by Joshua Byers.
This school's success means a lot to Yasmin.
The Cardinal Times, Caledon University on top 10 list 5 years in a row. President Faid says a few words about how she shepherded a once unknown university in one of the biggest schools in the country.
What should I say this time? It's okay to extend yourself a little grace. It's more than okay. It's essential.
I know I should say something. It's just... it took me so long to get into the society. I'll be damned if I quit because of one little comment. Still, if I don't speak up, who will? I swear, if it was anyone else in charge, I'd feel a little bit better about all this. I don't know.
The society. Was she talking about Abraxas?
I know I should say something. It's just... it took me so long to get into the society. I'll be damned if I quit because of one little comment. Still, if I don't speak up, who will? I swear, if it was anyone else in charge, I'd feel a little bit better about all this. I don't know.
The society. Was she talking about Abraxas?
Okay, there's nothing I thought it would have given us different dialogue.
I can't imagine being this trusting. Don't they know there's snoops like me around? Wait, Donner and Blitzen means thunder and lightning? Who knew Santa's reindeer were so metal?
Donner and Blitzen means Thunder and Lightning, a heavy metal Christmas battle of the bands. December 15th, the Rat Hole doors at 8 PM.
Dang, Sophie must be a grading machine.
Section 2118, 2118, or 218, expanding poetry final grades. Professor Carlson, Assistant Llewellyn Faid, Joe Shoemaker A-, Hank Porter B-, Deirdre Winehouse A, Martin Hart A, Percy Stevenson C+, Gerald Butler B, Tiffany Park C+, Cora Watts A-, Emma Finzer D. Sophie, do not forget to enter grades online once you've finished. PW is 1223. Enter final grades into paper tray at the end of the semester. here. Okay.
I wonder who took the time to censor Safi's recipe. Probably not Safi.
Dad's famous drunk gingerbread men cookies, 7 tablespoons unsalted butter, 3/4 cup dark brown sugar, 2/3 cup molasses, 1 big egg, 3/2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of ginger, lots of spices, lots of optional drink, 1/2 to 1 whole bottle of brandy. Cheers, Safi. Grandma's secret sweet potato pie. So we got three sweet potatoes, 1/2 cup butter, 1 cup sugar, 2 teaspoons vanilla, 2 large eggs, 1/2 cup milk. Additional top secret ingredients. None of them marshmallow. Professor Moses Murphy. Yeah, and then obviously fucking has been taken away from it because you can't really say that.
Jeez, Caladon. Is that necessary? Fuck. This doesn't look so great for Gwen.
Caladon University notice: in accordance with the rules and policies of Caladon University, Gwen Hunter has been suspended from her duties pending further investigation. Please contact the Office of Student Affairs with any concerns. Go outside for now. Oh, we can't.
I need to talk to Gwen about Safi's book. She'd be in her office. I need to talk to Gwen about Safi's book. She'd be in her office.
Alright, we can't go there either. Alright. There must not be anything else you can interact with then.
If we can't sit on tables, where are the cool kids expected to sit? In chairs? Like a bunch of squares? Have fun.
Oh, until tomorrow, Burlington Book Expo, Professor Colmenero.
Audrey? I'm worried about Kim.
This must be the professor Safi TA'd for. She mentioned he liked to tear this one kid down, but failing him is harsh.
So, Section 218, Expanding Poetry Final Grades. Professor Carlson, Assistant Llewellyn Faid. John Shoemaker, B. Hank Porter, C+. Deirdre Winehouse, A. Martin Hart, F. Percy Stevenson, C. Gerald Butler, B-. Stephanie Park, C. Cora Watts, A-. Emma Finzer, D. Enter final grades into paper tray at the end of the semester.
Kim said she didn't want to go out. I think she's depressed.
Well, she told me she was busy. She's probably...
Guard your ankles.
Snake missing. Please swing by Lionstorm if you find her. Daisy is missing. She's really sweet. Roommate left the door open. Amazing.
Let's send Kim.
What's the humming about?
Sharing your story isn't what I'd call it.
You're right. Oh, Rosa!
Gwen's office. Let's see what I can find out from her.
Yes. Yeah. Straight through the headset. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're gonna have a look at it in this way.
I'll bet my camera that Gwen knows something about Maya. I hope somebody is coming in to water you guys. Preferably someone who doesn't have to break in through an alternate dimension.
Dr. Hunter, this morning I attempted to call student resources, asking them why your classes for the rest of the semester have been cancelled. I was told in no uncertain terms that it was none of my business. Then I tried calling the president, she didn't even pick up the phone. Then I walked up to Mr. Reyes, the custodian, and he told me he'd witnessed you before being removed by security and that you've been suspended under suspicions of selling drugs to students. I won't insult you by asking if you're guilty, I'll just wish you the best and tell you that you're the best teacher I've ever had. My student visa only lasts for another semester, but if there's anything I can do, or if on some off chance you're ever in Bangkok, look me up. Tan Somchai. Dr. Hunter, this is bullshit, you rock. In brackets, I'm drunk. Happy birthday, apologies for the stationery, it was the only thing within reach. I believe I speak for us all when I say this is unacceptable, and you can count on our support at the hearing next week. If you're looking for a lawyer, I can recommend a decent one. We're going to fight this Gwen. We'll go to the paper if we have to. Caledon Lit Department. It's got a random piece of paper with 2 snakes and a rooster in the middle. You will be avenged, in big black words.
Will Gwen be allowed to come back for these? So they took her computer, probably going through it right now. Tossing Gwen out screwed everybody over.
Can we get these handed off to a TA? Sorry for the additional workload, Livia. Okay. Hang on. No. Thought I missed something then.
Old school. Nice.
Gwen being a vinyl girly feels incredibly... Oops, we've gone too far with that one. Let's have a look again. Gwen being a vinyl girly feels incredibly on the nose. Don't recall giving you permission to poke around my shit, Caulfield. Classic Max still going into people's rooms without asking.
More music I'm not cool enough to know.
The bleed blue weather.
A black rose? Pretty morose. Happy holidays to my favorite prof. I don't think a happy holidays is in the cards. It takes me ages to comment on one student photo. I can't imagine having to grade exams. One of Sophie's former students, I guess.
Dr. Hunter, first and foremost, my condolences. I know you and Sophie were close. You don't know me. There's no reason you would. I know it might be inappropriate to come to you with this, but I frankly don't know what else to do. Before her death, Sophie was helping me, I know, as a member of the LGBT community yourself.
Is that Safi's book? Hey, Gwen.
Max. No conversations for you to conveniently overhear this time. Sorry to disappoint.
Actually, I need to talk to you about Safi. No reason to beat around the bush. I know you got Safi's book deal canceled. What I don't understand is why.
You really have a knack for learning shit you're not supposed to know, you know that?
So I've been told.
Well then. No use fighting the inevitable. What do you want to know?
That book meant the world to Safi. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Safi get that deal in the first place. Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
This keeps getting weirder and weirder. Let me get this straight. You helped Safi get the deal, and then you killed it?
If it had to be done, it made sense for me to do it. You know, I brought you into this world, etc.
So, what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book. Which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people. Safi included.
Safi's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
You really don't have an off switch, do you? How much did Safi tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up Maya? Time to pay attention. Maya Okada? Safi never mentioned the name.
She always did keep her cards close to her chest, didn't she? The two of them were like the creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other. And that Vin Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then Maya took her own life.
And that's what Safi wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Safi through all that again. I made a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it's one I made.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful. One last thing. Is that Safi's manuscript?
Oh, part of it. Why?
Can I read it?
No. That's where I draw the line. I don't trust you not to dig up old graves. Jesus. I've spilled too much already. Let's call this conversation over. Huh?
Shit. Now I'm even more convinced there's something important in that manuscript. How do I get my hands on a copy?
Okay, we've got new messages off Moses. I'll be in touch a little later when I've made some inroads into what happened earlier. Okay, so I start doing a little digging into the Alderman situation, and it's already weird. Apparently neither Vermont State nor Lakeport PD have any record of a Detective Vincent Alderman, ever. Yeah, that's
How can
odd,
they have no record of him? They sent him.
to say the least.
Hey, from the other side.
When? Okay, Maya Okada. Moses said that Dr. Gwen Hunter would know more about the Maya situation than I would. I hope he's right. Gwen confirmed that Maya Okada was super close with Safi, as she took her own life, but there's more to this story. Finn was involved as well.
Hey bro, you good?
Yeah, what's going on, Brandon? Thanks for watching, pal. Maya Okada, Vin and Safi were hooking up, and Safi and Maya Okada were very close. Did Vin know Maya too? Gwen said Vin
No worries.
used to follow Safi and Maya around like a puppy dog, and that Yasmin would have more info. And then Yasmin has the same subheading again. Exactly how much does Yasmin know about the Maya Okada situation? Gwen hinted that Yasmin was involved in the aftermath of Maya's death. I should have a chat with the boss.
A black rose? Pretty morose.
Wonder if you can see it on the other side.
Gotcha.
All the daughters we don't talk about, Safi, Thaid.
Reading Safi's manuscript after all this feels like... I don't know. Being hit by a tidal wave.
A million miles beneath my feet, she lies still in her Sunday clothes. We killed her with our own hands, I mean our lack of hands. I killed her with my voice, I mean my lack of voice. Maya's book was like a child or a tumor or a... rising beast within her. On the first page she wrote that she was drowning, and by the time she finished she was drowned. Laws of physics. The drowned always surface. What isn't spoken still exists. You can chop her up and sell her for parts, but her ghost remains whole. Floating there in the corner of my kitchen, giving me that familiar look, the one that says unstitch the binding, left the pages fall out. Fluttering like birds shot down, the one that says take him for everything he's got and then some. Talk to Living
Whatever
World.
happened with Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her.
Talk to Living World Yasmin in the FAB. Okay. Well, we can't escape this area unless we go back to the dead side. Let's get back to the dead side.
Please. No more questions, Max. Please. No more questions,
Okay.
Max. Would you mind closing it behind you, Max?
Alright. Let's go to the admin building. No, we can't yet.
Yasmin liked to get coffee here in the afternoon. Before Sophie died.
Okay, so she's in the coffee shop bit. That makes sense. So she should be sitting over there.
Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions. Hi, Yasmin.
Maxine, how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard. I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
Have you seen Sophie today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes.
Would you really fire her?
That depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country. The coffee is just so-so.
Did Sophie tell you her book deal was canceled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Oh, Sophia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
I wanted to ask you about something. Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I think Sophie's book was canceled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Sophia didn't even know Maya.
Did Yasmin just lie to me? Do I call her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
We'll go along with it, guys.
Okay. Of course. I don't know why I thought they knew each other. It's just...
What?
There's this rumor that something happened with Maya before she died.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but... Ms. Okada appears to have caused herself a great deal of pain.
So, she had a bad reputation. No wonder you didn't want her and Sophie associated with each other.
Exactly. Strange. I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
Enough ancient history. I have a favor to ask. Sophia's been distant lately. Could you keep an eye on her for me?
Are you sure that I'm the best person to...
Yes. Because she trusts you. And I trust you.
Yeah. Sure. I'll look out for her.
Thank you, Maxine. Oh, the time. Let's do lunch again. Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other place.
That was odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement? Maybe I'd better talk to Vin myself.
Okay, so we're talking to the live side Moses now, so this completely different person that we were talking to that knows our powers. Yeah, Max, shot in the dark here, but by any chance you know what happened to my telescope, the very heavy, or the very heavy, very expensive telescope I was almost done assembling. I stepped away for a few minutes, and when I came back it was no longer close to being assembled. Hey Moses, sorry to bug you, but I had a question about Vin Lang and Maya Okada. Sure, what's up? Ask Moses about Vin's statement. Why not? Do you know if Vin put a statement after Maya's death? I didn't see it at the time since I wasn't at Caledon yet, but Safi shared it with me once. Hang on. He said Maya was an incredibly talented writer, but she also had mental health problems. We tried to get her the help she needed, but that didn't work. If we'd known it was as bad as it was, we would have done more. Does that help? It does, Moses. You're a gem. Right. So, quite a few posts on the Alive side. No, it sounds weird, but like, I'm just going to keep referring it to the Alive and Dead side, and obviously you guys know what that means anyway. So, Vin posted, I've heard some weird reports about performance art at the observatory overlook. I can't take credit for it myself, but I applaud my fellow Braxtons for their creativity. Performance art, I haven't been up there in a while. It's sick, you should check it out. Whatever is going on up there, it better not be Abraxas. Yes, Mom, typical Abraxas to think you're the only one with good ideas. Are you taking credit? You think I've got that kind of spare time? Reggie. But they're not going to summer, cum laude me, but I think I squeaked by my econ final, thank fuck. Congrats, thank you for helping me. I owe you a tasty drink. Now that's what I'm talking about. Love to be average. Moses. I know there's a rational explanation for most phenomenon, but I gotta say, whatever happened to my telescope defies any I can think of. Not the huge telescope you were so excited to assemble and that I insincerely said I would love to help you with. The very same. Going on the record to say on behalf of the entire science department, we did not touch your telescope, not even Carla. When we were kids, I messed with the telescope Moses got for Christmas, and he got his revenge. Let's just say my stomach ain't been right since. Okay, Lucas. Don't forget to come roast me at the Snapping Turtle tomorrow. I got a peek at the jokes and they are lit. Well, maybe fire your publicist for this. Wish I could go, have an announcement planned, another book perhaps. I got my grades for the year. I'm out of Caledon next year for Krampus maybe. Right, Loretta. Yesterday I interviewed a group of Caledon students who said they were swarmed by a flock of owls by the Overlook. A flock that suddenly disappeared. Anyone else experienced something similar? Bring on the teleporting owl parliaments, I say. Don't tell me you actually believe this stuff. Now, I'm not into supernatural stuff, but someone's making this happen. Okay, Amanda, sorry for the long wait times. Isaac and Emily are out sick, so we're a little backed up. Wasn't anticipating this big of a lunch rush. 45-minute wait time. I don't need my coffee that badly. Less posting, more serving. Well, at least she was being helpful. Okay, so there's a new subheading for Yasmin book deal. Yasmin knows about Safi's book deal, but does she know it was cancelled? Yasmin seems surprised and concerned that Safi's book deal was cancelled. They seemed closer lately, and I thought Safi would have told her. Okay.
He's probably in the admin building.
Got a new message off Lucas. If you're available, Max, I've acquired an extra ticket to the Burlington Expo. To clarify, this is strictly an invitation from a colleague. I have no interest in you outside of that. Can't make it, not my cup of tea. Can't make it. Sorry, I'm swamped at the moment. How about I bring you back a choke?
Lucas must be really grateful if he deigns to be this nice to me.
Sure, I guess.
Yay, sport? We're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
Oh, what a terrible mistake. Whatever shall I do?
I'm hurt, but I'm sure you can make it up to me.
I'll think of something. Anyway, hi, Amanda. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
But your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayyad. What were you talking about?
I was asking her about Safi and her relationship with a student named Maya Okada.
Oh. Why?
It's kind of a long story, but it's for something important.
Sky's always falling for you, isn't it?
You have no idea.
Well, I'll leave you to your something important. See you around, Tiger.
See you, Amanda.
Alright, Mary Jane Watson, calm down. Go get him, Tiger.
He's probably in the admin building.
Alright. So, there's nothing around here that we can really do. We've done everything, I think. There's nothing, like, added. But we can check the admin building in the dead side before we do it in the living side. Okay, so we're currently in the living side at the moment. So before we go to Vin, we want to have a look around. Oh shit, there's a huge meeting there.
A crush on Lucas? Really? Things can't be that bad, can they?
Savage. Burlington Book Festival presents Be Not Afraid, an evening of truth and art with Lucas Colmenero. Saturday, December 9th, 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Main Street Landing ticket required includes a copy of Wildebeests Than These, Vermont Society of the Book, Lakeport Literary Society, Caledon University, College of Fine Arts. Someone's put Yum next to his fucking picture.
Okay, Isabel, you were absolutely right.
Why is Vin a secretary?
What the heck are you talking about? He's an administrative assistant.
Keep up my shenanigans and they'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
Legends of the Lake, the spooky stories and cryptid creatures of Lake Champlain. Dr. Marvin S. Grass Jr.
I'm not saying there's anything.
And if he snitches all the time, with him being Grass.
I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
My Heart Belongs to Mothman, a paranormal love story, Tori Staunton. A delightful romp through the haunted and hilarious, in brackets and hot, American Midwest. Beatrice Rancine, NYT best-selling author of I Was Abducted and I Vote, Foil Hat Press. Okay, we're gonna go to the dead side for a second. See what's cooking this side.
It's that security guy who's been lurking all over campus. Is he looking at classes?
I wanted to talk to you about Abraxas and who should be leading it.
Oh no! Somebody abandoned their boy. Diamond wants to lead Abraxas. I bet she's got some good secrets. Whoa, Diamond was working on a documentary about Moses. I wonder why she never went through with it.
Murphy 1 June 8th. Extreme wide / drone. Philly at night, no stars, like pollution. Flyover VO of Moses line about not seeing stars in the city. Wide push through city, in brackets drone or old B-roll. Over reefs in the distance we see the dome of Lynch Observatory. Drexel U Moses VO. Wide / medium arrive at Lynch, linger on dome. Moses VO ends with, I guess that's what happens when your parents are artists. Laugh. Medium / talking head, Moses smiling as a kid. I was always looking for windows for a way out. He talks about first star memory. POV handheld apartment stairwell walking. Moses VO talks about the roof at his Uncle Terry's apartment building. Uncle Terry showing him the stars. Camera moves with story. POV handheld to title finished stairwell through door onto roof. Look to stars. Moses VO finishes story ends with beautiful, isn't it? Murph slams title or slam title Murph.
That was not dirt on Vin. I'm sorry, Diamond. I didn't think this is what I'd find.
Dear Moses, don't laugh, alright? I know what you think of therapy. The brain is unknowable and the soul isn't a thing. Your words, not mine, but this is an exercise, which means I shouldn't have to worry about you shredding my thesis. Funny, isn't it? Even when I'm writing something for my own emotional health. In a letter that's only meant for me, I imagine your voice in the back of my head, always asking questions, always pushing me. So here it is in all its messy glory. I have feelings for you. There, I said it. I knew I was falling for you on our first trip to Everett, when you helped me find Orion, 3 bright stars, and you put your face close to mine. It was your first lecture, your words so warm on my neck. Wow, okay, so this Diamond really has something for Moses. I didn't know about Tony then, or about how much I'd want to be close to you after that, so yes, I have feelings for you, and yes, I struggle with them every day. But I have to move on. You've got your love, and it's time I find mine elsewhere. Even if I don't want to, even if it's hard to, even though you're the first person I've liked that actually makes sense. I've had crushes before, big ones, and I've tried sex, but I never really understood what it was like to actually want that with someone until I met you. I didn't know if I ever will again, or if anyone will ever love me. If I decide I don't want to do that again, am I really just supposed to give up? Be alone forever, love always, Diamond. Yikes. I think we should show this to Moses and see what he thinks personally.
Oh. Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Vin, Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up, can we talk? I just want to ask you about Maya.
Please. I can't handle the both of you trying to exploit my weak spots.
Did I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
That's her? Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me. Vin usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin? Vin gave a statement where he said Maya had mental health problems. Which may have been true, but I think there's more. What I'm saying is, someone let Maya down. Really badly.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vin gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
Just try not to go too hard on him, okay? He's not in the greatest place.
Relax. I'm not Loretta.
Can you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
If I'm going to listen in on this conversation, I need to cross to the other side.
Okay, we're going to read these messages first. Alright, so we're in the dead world, aren't we? I remember. Update, I thought I hit a wall in the Alderman mystery, but then I got a single ping for the name Alderman in the Lakeport area. There's a bizarre report from 40 or so years ago about a widow named Mrs. Marjorie Alderman, who'd been in her late 60s now. I'm still reading through it, and I'll reach out soon once I've made sense of it. Alright, let me know what you find, and be
mother
careful.
Know what happened to her son?
Believe me, after what we saw up there, I will. Okay.
Oh, shit. Do I have to go to Abraxas meetings now? This is why I never did extracurriculars.
Salutations, Max, and congratulations on solving our devious puzzle box. Allow me to be among the first to welcome you into the illustrious and exclusive Abraxas Society. Cool or whatever, I guess. Ironic detachment, you'll fit in perfectly. Okay. So we've got a new post from Loretta. Dropping a new episode of Get a Clue in 2 days that digs deeper into the Safi Llewellyn Fayed case and explores the death of Maya Ricarda, Safi's former classmate who has also passed away at Caledon. Can't wait to listen. Please be respectful to former students who have passed. I'm so sorry for your loss, President Fayed. I mean that 100%. This is my way of being respectful. Their stories deserve more attention. I see. Gwen, I've lost 2 talented students now, both young women who were highly gifted and bold. I don't know what to make of that beyond I should have done more. The other student you mean was Maya, right? She was in my intro class and impressive as hell from day one. I still think of her frequently. Wish I could have met Maya, she seems like such a real one. Okay, new notes. Amanda. So she's got a subhead now. Coffee. Well, she's got two. We had one from the cow skull. Now we've got coffee. So Amanda was on campus today and it was weird. Amanda said she came to Caledon for coffee and seemed weirdly dodgy when I asked questions about it. Diamond. Maya Ricardo. Diamond noticed Vin reacts whenever Maya's mentioned. The question we both want to know is why. Okay. Speak to Living World Vin in the admin room. There's Polaroid.
The hedgehog, distant relative of the shrew, enjoys its rest after a full day's work for the kahuna.
Just don't break it?
I could just get you a new one. It cost me like $2.
I don't want a new one. I want the one you gave me.
Sophie bought him that hedgehog? That's sweet.
Babe, is there a drink up there? Yeah. Thank you. Awesome. Okay.
How nice of you to finally return my phone, Desmond.
Changing Yasmin's schedule must have been agonizing. For both her and Vin.
12th of the 4th, Monday lunch meeting with Union. 12th of the 6th, Wednesday Zoom with Board. Crossed out lunch with Sophie. 12th of the 7th, Thursday meeting with Board. Crossed out. So it's now funeral home. 12th of the 8th, Friday, press release instead of financial. 12th of the 11th, Monday, emergency Zoom with Board instead of dentist. 12th of the 12th, Tuesday, exams begin online. 12th, 13th, 12th, 13th of the 12th, however you want to say it. Wednesday, Desmond arrives. On the same day, Zoom with Beirut fam. 12th of the 14th, Thursday, meeting with Snapping Turtle, crossed out. 12th of the 15th, Friday, last day of term. 12th of the 16th, Saturday, Memorial, Turner Chapel.
Vin likes hedgehogs, huh? I can see the resemblance. Spiky outside, soft underbelly. Say cheese, little guy.
Prickly exterior yet secretly vulnerable. Are you trying to tell us something, Vin?
That's only like usually an hour we'll go.
Only that I contain multitudes, Caulfield. To be honest, as multitudes contain multitudes, might be time for a cold shower, Reg. Okay, that is generally adorable. Why do I feel my maternal instincts kicking in? You ever want a co-parent, you let me know. The fuck? You begged your mum and me for a hedgehog when you were 6 and then got mad when you found out there wasn't any blue ones.
How the hell do I get him to talk?
Go down to them red lights.
There's a letter over here.
I don't blame Vin for wanting to ditch Caledon and get a fresh start.
Vin Lang, actor slash artist slash personality. Driven and charismatic performer hungry for exciting new opportunities in creative spaces or with a prominent arts organization. Experienced assistant to the President, Caledon University, Lakeport VT. Support administrative efforts of the Office of the President of Caledon University. 2 years to present. Assistant Junior Creative Director, Caledon University Drama Department, Lakeport VT. Co-directed student productions and ran performance workshops. 2 years work study. Usher Inkpot Stage, San Jose, CA. Worked, or California, CA is basically the same thing. Worked with theatre patrons and assisted in backstage operations. 1 year education, Bachelor of Arts, Caledon University, Lakeport VT. Honours and Awards, Bard Award, in brackets. Winner, leader attacked, leader actor in a play over the transom, Slowly Burlington Playhouse. Gloria G. Newhouse Award, in brackets, nominee. Supporting performance, Fracture New England Actors Coalition, in brackets, NEAC. President of the Abraxas Society, nationally recognized collegiate performance arts organization. Interests, social media, lifestyle, travel, hosting events, voiceover. Okay. Let's go and have a chat.
Hey, Vin.
Now that is the face of someone who just overheard the little discussion Diamond and I were having.
Yeah, afraid so. I take it things are dicey inside Abraxas?
Yeah, well, things are dicey outside of it too. The uniformity is comforting.
And yet, no little airplane bottles in sight.
Kahuna caught on to the airplane bottle gambit, so now I have to drown my sorrows at the Turtle after work. Join me?
You're on. I'd kill for a stiff drink.
Lucky for you, murder won't even be necessary.
How the hell do I get him to talk? If I eat looking for gigs out on the West Coast, huh? Break a leg, Vin.
The dramaturg, casting calls and auditions in your area. Welcome back. All I do is Vin. Recent search results: California, ASAP film, TV modeling, playtime, independent film, paid non-union. Outline: childhood friends separated from a young age are reunited in college after both have come out. Childhood may be over, but playtime is about to begin. DAK lead male 18 to 25, legend lead male 18 to 25. Dates and locations, shooting dates to be decided. Seeking submissions near Oakland, CA, West Coast. Target practice: season 3 scripted series, paid union and non-union. Outline: casting guest actors for the popular sci-fi TV series. Target practice: Zeph, male 25 to 30, time-slipping agent for the Temporal Control Service. He's found himself lost in time stream, paranoid and trigger-happy. Dr. Cromwell, female 35 to 50, head of Project Warp, or WARP, and the only survivor member of its original team. She lost everything but her courage. Dates and locations: tentative date starts 3/21, so the 21st of March, I'm guessing, and to be decided matching through season interior/exterior in San Francisco, California. Seeking submissions from Los Angeles, San Francisco, California. Fashion brand campaign modeling paid non-union. Outline casting a global brand campaign for print and social media. Currently seeking Los Angeles talent or those seeking to relocate. Dates and locations fitting to be decided in Los Angeles, San Diego. Shoots to be decided in Los Angeles, California. Okay. So
that's my cue to get out of here.
Speak to Living World Vin in the admin office. Pulse in Living World to investigate Dead World Vin. Alright.
I've got to hear what Vin says to Diamond when he thinks I'm not listening. Looks like somebody had their last stand.
No. Because here's the thing. I didn't want to bring this up before, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya. But that wasn't the whole story, was it? Nobody expects the head of Abraxas to be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
Alright, fine. I know what happened. After he died, Yasmin told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was in trouble, he'd give me the job as her assistant.
Holy.
You had to say no, Maya.
Diamond, maybe because we were fucking friends? I met in one of Colmenare's fiction classes and it clicked.
And you said that shit about her?
Shut up! You wanted a performance and now you're making it. I grew up without any money, okay? Most kids at Tallow don't get what that's like. And I'm not fucking stupid, okay? I'm not gonna make it as an actor. So yes, Yasmin promised me a stable, respectable job, health insurance. And I took it. And I cared about Maya. And it was a horrible thing to do. And I've regretted it ever since.
I don't have to bring that up in the debate.
There's never gonna be a debate. I'm dropping out of the race.
You're just gonna let me be the head of Abraxas? Like that?
It doesn't feel very good in the end.
Vin met Maya in Lucas's class. And he also knows something about the cow skull through Safi's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty. If I can pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
Shit has just happened, bro.
Damn, Vin's the most popular class on campus. Bad time?
Oh, it's fine. I'm just playing calendar Tetris. Gwen's hearing through off the boss's schedule. Anyway, what can I do for you, Max?
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor, didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
Please, enlighten me.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
All right.
You said in your statement that Maya was troubled. But that wasn't true, was it? Vin, what really happened?
Ask Lucas Colmenero. It all started in his class. He has Maya's blood on his hands.
You're not saying Lucas
killed her? Not literally, but... The man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
Like, for example, if Safi suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield?
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know. You and Safi had a thing, didn't you?
One, information I already know isn't exactly thrilling. Two, I'm dying to know how you figured that one out. Because I'm confident it wasn't Safi.
I saw a photo on your phone.
Remind me not to underestimate you.
Alright. So was the cow skull you, or not?
Yes.
So, why?
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Safi before. She's like a force of nature. When I heard her book got squashed, I seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
So you were, what, protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get. And now I really do have to get back to work. But, Caulfield, whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya. She suffered enough while she was alive.
Interesting.
Max, don't need to knock. My door's always open. Come on in. I want to show you something.
Aw, cute.
My son gave that to me a few years ago. I just dug it out of storage.
Looks like someone had a party foul.
What? Oh, it's just coffee. I'm a little preoccupied. Ah, are you familiar with Araucaria forests? They're all over southern Chile.
I'm not. They look beautiful, though.
Well, next time the Wanderlust hits you.
I don't recognize the name.
Oh, that. A fan sent it to me. He's quite famous, actually. Do you follow much football?
Not really.
I do, so I don't know. Probably Pele or something. Well, no. Maybe Ronaldo. Okay. We'll read some posts before we talk to Lucas. So, Gwen has put a new post up. To my rock, my lights, and my favourite drinking buddy, Claudia. Thank you for being my wife. Without you, I'd probably still be crying alone in a bar in Kansas. Now look who's crying. It's me in brackets. Love you, babe. Love you too. Amanda, comedy, whoever it was that tipped me
Good for her.
in THC gummies last week. Are you single? Hot? I feel like we got a good thing going here. Your THC fairy godmother probably doesn't remember last night. Let's be real. You're ruining my fantasy. Sorry. Okay, there's quite a few notes on this now, so obviously the subheading's the same, the top part of the paragraph is the same. So we obviously heard Diamond and Vin speaking in the dead world while we were in the living world. And we can obviously do that. If you don't understand it, you're best just watching from the start of the game. It's hard to explain. I'm just going to call it that, and you might think it's crazy, but that is just the way it comes across until you figure out what you actually have the reason to watch that for. So Diamond got Vin to confess. Yasmin put him up to lying about Maya in return for his job, but there's more to it. Okay. Maya Okada seeming more and more like Safi and Maya's deaths are linked together, but how? Vin says Lucas has Maya's blood on his hands, so we're going to find out what that's all about in a second. Safi. So it's the bottom paragraph because we've read everything else. It's just added to the already added text on that subheading. So Safi's book was cancelled because it was about her late friend Maya. What the hell did Safi write? Maya Okada. For Vin and Safi were hooking up, and Safi and Maya Okada were very close. Did Vin know Maya too? Gwen said Vin used to follow Safi and Maya around like a puppy dog, and that Yasmin would have more info. According to what Moses texted me, Vin's statement claimed Maya's death was due to mental health issues. So why all the secrecy? Holy shit. Vin issued this statement at Yasmin's urging to secure his position as her assistant. So Maya Okada. I think we've read the top one. Yeah. So Maya Okada, exactly how much does Yasmin know about the Maya Okada situation? Gwen hinted that Yasmin was involved in the aftermath of Maya's death. I should have a chat with the boss. Yasmin flat out lied about Safi knowing Maya. Something's going on here. Yasmin had Vin do a PR spin on Maya's death. That was worth enough to land him the job. So what was he covering for? So, by the looks of it, Yasmin has got something to hide. According to Vin, we have Professor Colmenero as well. I've forgotten his first name. Will be on the notes section. Lucas. So Lucas is Professor Colmenero. I think he's hiding something, but I think he's being manipulated at the same time. I really don't think he's a bad guy either. We'll see.
What did you want to show me?
Take a look at that.
Restraining order.
Holy shit. He actually did it. Did I make the right choice? Should I have told Safi about this?
Order granting in part temporary restraining order and setting date for preliminary injunction hearing this matter. Having come before the court on plaintiff Lucas Colmenero motion for temporary restraining order, preliminary and permanent injunction in brackets motion, and its verified complaints hereby finds and orders as follows. Number 1, based on the facts alleged in Lucas Colmenaro's verified complaint and the motion and supporting affidavits, Lucas Colmenaro has established the following requisite elements for a temporary restraining order. Hence why I say he's been manipulated. And what I mean by that is, I know it sounds a bit crazy at the moment, but I do think Safi's mum, Yasmin, is actually... She's done something with Maya Okada to cause her... she's probably told Lucas Colmenaro to say or do something under the jurisdiction that she has power over him. He did it, and then he is getting a restraining order on Safi, not because of Safi, but because of Yasmin. I think she's done and said something that has got his job a threat, and is a threat to possibly the relationship with his wife and son, etc. I think because Safi died in the Dead World, it already happened. So obviously he's not seeing his son, and that whatever happened in that world. While in this one, he's able to stop that. But that's my opinion so far.
A movie? Holy shit. Now I don't have to read the rest of the book.
From Samuel K. at McKinsleyLitch.com to Lucasco at Caledon.uni. Lucas, I've got some great news for you. Olympus Mons Pictures is interested in the film rights for Wildebeests than these. I'll call you with more details and next steps, so keep an eye out. Underpaid author Wrangler. Samuel. Wonder why he keeps saying underpaid. He's probably just joking.
A pen so fancy I'd be nervous to write with it. This is actually a really cool shot. I hope Robbie's doing okay. Looks like Lucas has been having some late nights. I hope Robbie's doing okay.
It's a temporary one. I bought myself 2 weeks to find some solid evidence. I know you may not be thrilled. Safi's your friend. But it's giving me a lot of peace of mind, so thank you.
No problem. I hope whatever's going on between you and Safi can be fixed. Hopefully, without that.
I'm afraid that ship has sailed. But I'm sure that's not why you came to my office. How can I help you, Max?
How's Robbie doing?
Still angry with me, but we're making progress. I canceled a few things to go to his Taekwondo match. I think it made him happy.
I don't mean to pry, but I couldn't help seeing that email from your agent.
Oh, no worries. It's an incredible feeling. Getting chosen for the big screen. About time, right? Just don't tell people yet. Okay, Max? These sorts of things, they have to be announced properly. I'm thinking at Krampus.
Krampus?
Probably. I have a call with my agent later. I'll get the details then.
Why aren't you at that Burlington book event?
The book expo? I pulled out. Didn't seem important, what with everything happening to Robbie and all this.
I was wondering, what can you tell me about Maya Okada?
Why do you ask?
Surely you know why I'm asking. Better than anyone else.
I'm afraid I don't, actually. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a phone call to take with my agent, so if you could see yourself out.
Sure. Well, that was a bust. Won't be able to snoop around in here either.
Okay.
Meeting tomorrow. Where? What meeting? Is it endorsing meetings in general? Alright, let's see what I can find about Maya. Do you have something for me, Mr. Filing Cabinet? These folders are all from this year. I doubt I'll find anything about Maya. Pretentious, shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. Kinda like Lucas.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
First Gwen's slashed tires, now Lucas's office? What's going on in this timeline? Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero. Should put some ice on that, Mr. Standy. World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself. That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here. What a strange place to find a key. Must be significant.
Got a new message off Moses. Believe me, after what we saw up there, I will. The official report was that Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains, a psychosomatic response to the overwhelming grief stemming from the death of her husband. Jesus, I know. Detective Vince Alderman was never born and never existed, but the residue remains at the margins. The scientist in me is curious about the how of it all, but the black guy in a horror movie in me says it's better to leave this particular thread alone, and the latter won out. That's probably the best course of action.
If Alderman never existed, how the hell do Moses and I remember him?
That's probably the best course of action, and thank you, Moses, for everything. It's science I had to check, just wish we could tell Safi about this wild shit. So do I. We need to figure this out before what happened to him happens to someone we care about. New post by Reggie. I keep seeing posts about people breaking into the crime scene. Good fucking luck having fun being traumatized for the rest of your life. Let me apologize in advance for behaving like a hall monitor, but do you need help? Thanks, Dr. Hunter. I'm fine. I'm just being dramatic. Please don't hesitate to reach out if the time comes, and not just to me. Caledon's mental health resources aren't as robust as I'd like, but they do exist. Okay, there's a drawer there.
I need to turn this place up. Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero. Looks like a fun read. I didn't know Lucas did fun. That's not what I was expecting. Wait, 1,000,000 miles beneath my feet? I know this. Maya wrote this.
Okay, 1,000,000 miles beneath my feet. It's been underlined. Something less pointed, more metaphor. In that city, the beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast. But that was later now. I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning. I took a step toward the moving truck, glanced back at the people gathered on the curb, and instantly understood what it felt like to drown. My parents were looking at each other, and a Barson was looking at the ground. An outsider might see this as obstinance, disapproval at my departure, but I knew they'd be crying and they didn't want me to see. These people own my soul, I thought. Separating from them was like trying to breathe water. All I could do was thrash. 18 is too young. Hana is only a girl, Upsanen said over dinner the night before, talking about me like I wasn't there. She's American, said my father, like that explained it. We're all American now. All of us except my brother Kaito. He had his job in Tokyo. Not even wild horses could drag him from Japan. Those same wild horses that took me from the only home I have ever known, across 200 miles of highway to a city with a beast at its center. Where inside that labyrinth, the people who own my soul would have it torn away from them. This notion of displacement would translate no matter the country. And he's circled Hana and Kaito. This notion of displacement would translate no matter the country.
come on, there's gotta be a copy in here. Maybe 10 of them. Holy shit. It's the same.
Chapter 1, the beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast, but that was later. Now I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning. I took a step towards the moving truck. Okay. So it's basically the same, so I'm going to keep reading it. But it's been altered with different names. Now I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning. I took a step toward the moving truck and instantly understood where it felt like to drown. My parents were looking at each other, and Abulita was looking at the ground. An outsider might see this as obstinance, disapproval at my departure, but I knew they'd been crying and they didn't want to see me, or didn't want me to see. These people owned my soul or thoughts. Separating from them was like trying to breathe water. All I could do was thrash. 18 is too young. Carolina is only a girl, Abulita said over dinner the night before, talking about me like I wasn't there. She's American, said my father, like that. It explained it. We're all American now. All of us except my older brother David. He had his job in Santiago. Not even wild horses could drag him from Chile. Those same wild horses that took me from the only home I had ever known, across 200 miles of highway to the city with a beast at its center. So this guy has actually robbed this person's work, changed it for his own.
Vin was right. Lucas does have blood on his hands.
That's crazy.
This is what I've been missing this entire time. I have to talk to Safi. Safi, hey.
Stay strong, Habibti. You know where to find me.
Is something wrong?
Oh, you want to talk to me now? I've got nothing to say to you.
Safi,
What? Did you spread my business to someone else? Dig up a couple more clues?
Shit. She knows I've been asking questions. I'm not sure who you've been talking to, but I have a good reason.
Oh, you have a good reason. Well, in that case, what's your good reason, Max?
I'm worried about you. I think there might be someone that means you harm.
Yeah. Me too. I don't have the energy for this. I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
Damn.
I spent so many nights like this when I was on the road. Diners, bars, hotels. I liked being alone then. At least, I think I did. Chloe's probably partying. She'd pick up for me. But it's not up to her to take care of me anymore. I can't just sit here feeling sorry for myself. I need some company. I could ask Amanda to help me drown my sorrows. Or Vin said he'd be here too. In the dead world, Turtle, that is.
Okay. Happy birthday, Courtney. This is by Victoria Chase. Happy birthday, Courtney, my BFF and fellow label whore. You're not with us anymore, but I'll never forget you. God, so sorry for your loss. It's cool you still celebrate her birthday. You must have been really good friends. She's probably one of them in the first games, maybe. December 7th, there are a lot of creeps in the world, and Lucas Colnero is one of them. He acts like he's dignified, but he's a user. Jefferson was all charm too until he wasn't. No matter how kind he acts, what he did was an abuse of power, and Maya's dead because of it. Who knows what Lucas is capable of? I feel sorry for Robbie to have such an arsehole for a dad. I feel sorry for Safi too. So many people failed her, including me.
Good business tonight, or the dishwasher is broken.
You can't be a bard.
Why not?
Must be game night.
Last time we had 2 bards, we got totally smoked. Dead in 2 sessions.
That doesn't make any sense.
All dressed up for Krampus. I was so excited to go. I doubt I would. Hey, Gwen.
We just keep meeting like this.
Guess we both had bad days.
You have a disciplinary hearing tomorrow, too?
Did get into it with Yasmin. She lied to my face.
Oh, to your face? She must really like you. You want my input? Cotton on. Caledon is shiny. It's a target.
Gwen deserved better. Whatever comes next, I hope she's happy. Just talk to me, Safi. Tell me what's happening.
New post from Vin. Picking up ingredients for sangria makes me think about a friend who used to get wasted and try to get us to break into abandoned buildings. Wherever you are, I hope there's plenty of derelict bowling alleys. Laughing my arse off. Who is this? You don't know her. I think this is more reflective on your sangria than anything else. My sangria whips. If this is who I think it is, I wish we had broken into somewhere with her. Me too. Safi. I did not speak / for so long that my tongue rotted / but my teeth got sharp. Safi, can you call me back, please?
You good?
So,
Looks like nobody's having a great night.
Gonna do anything.
Hey, Max.
Oh, fuck. That's about the level of greeting I'm expecting at this point. Thank you. You okay?
Everything's fine.
she fell in love with the wrong person.
Reggie, what happened to the bro code?
Max is a bro.
You ever have a thing for the wrong person?
Not so much that you'd notice, but I've done other dumb shit for love. So.
See? I told you she's a bro.
I didn't think I wanted anybody before. Reggie says I should move on, and he's right. I haven't felt this way with anyone, ever. I don't know if I will again.
Give yourself some time. Life has a way of surprising us.
Really hope you're right.
I wish Safi gave me a moment to explain.
Some people perform friendship, but if they were true friends, they'd respect your boundaries. True, but people make mistakes. Don't be too quick to give up a friend. Agreed, sometimes people do stupid stuff. Moses. The only thing I wanted for Christmas this year was to introduce my baddie BF to my friends at Krampus, but I don't think Santa can do it. Moses, I said I would try, and you know me, you know I tried. I just couldn't make it to work this time. Oh, I know. I wasn't calling you out. I was feeling some type of way and wanted to be sad on main. It's all. Well, you're right to be sad because I'm a 10. On my worst day, your co-workers wouldn't know what to do with me. You barely do. I'll be at Krampus. I'll keep you company if you're down. Fair enough to him. The polar route. Let's take that.
You know, I'll admit, I don't really see too many live performances.
And we're going to correct that immediately. If you want to get to know me, music is a surefire way to do that.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll bring a notebook. Take notes.
Excellent, write this down. Does comedy, enjoys live music, super cute, that last one's important.
I feel like you've done this before. What's in the Max journal?
Hot's definitely there. And mysterious. Hoping you can help me fill it out a little more?
Alternate Max looks like she's having a blast. Wanna swap places?
Okay.
Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
You stay the fuck away from me.
I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
What Lucas did to Maya was deplorable. I can only imagine how painful that was for Safi. And I poked at that pain like a kid with a stick. Oh, give me some. Maybe I should have told her the truth. I think I'd kill you. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. Oh, fuck. I thought things would be different here. I hope Safi doesn't hate me for too long.
What a beautiful view. Okay, the objectives are to speak to Amanda in Living World, speak to Vin in Dead World, and leave the bar in Living World. So, We'll speak to Amanda in Living World first.
Hey, sport. Working hard or hardly working?
Sport? You cosplaying as a boomer dad today?
Hey, you said it first.
I doubt it. Old sport is more my style anyway. It's finals week, isn't it? Everyone that's come in here lately has that same frazzled look. A drink to ease your troubles.
Shot, please.
Are we wanting a gasoline on fire flavor experience? Or a sickly sweet, rated grandma's liquor cabinet kind of taste?
Gotta go with the sweet man, aren't we? Sweet.
You know me. If it's not cloyingly sweet, I can't drink it.
Have you ever tried Amaro? It's this sweet liqueur. It tastes like a whole herb garden went on a week-long bender.
Great. Now I'm depressed and scared.
How are we feeling now?
Like I keep thinking I've hit rock bottom, but then I realize I'm still falling.
You are such a disaster. Oh God, I certainly have a type. You need more than a drink. Let's hang.
It's fine. Seriously, I don't need company while I wade through this self-paced swamp.
Oh, which is why you're at a popular bar. The best spot for a solo self-pity party. Come on! Remember how we said we were gonna hang anyway? I am collecting on that debt now.
What are we gonna do? Kidnap the members of Revenge Horse and force them to play here?
As if. Revenge Horse only plays house shows. We might not be able to go to a show for real, but we can always pretend.
I guess?
Bitch, shut your dumb eyes. Okay. We pull up to my buddy Eddie's house. We call it the Rat Hole. Best house shows in Lakeport. Revenge Horse goes on at 11, but at the Rat Hole, that means midnight. The place is packed. We can smell Granite Joe smoking a blunt out back. And Eddie waves to us from a table full of scary merch.
Sorry, did you say someone called Granite Joe is out back smoking up?
I take you to meet Granite Joe. Dude's a sweetheart. Very generous with his blunts.
And do you partake?
I am an adult taxpayer, so yes. And then I hand the blunt to you.
Well, I don't want to be rude. I take a puff and pass it back to Granite Joe.
You try to, but Granite Joe has wandered off. You now have one blunt.
Hey, do I hear the band doing a sound check downstairs?
Ahead of schedule? Let's check it out. Careful, the stairs are steep. Revenge Horse opens with my favorite song. Fuck, Marry, Kill. And a mosh pit opens in the smoky dark in front of the stage.
Let's hang back and watch the crowd.
Word. I got us 2 Roman Cokes.
Now hold on just 1 minute. Is this Pepsi?
Damn it. Again? Eddie, we talked about this.
Hey, the singer. Is she a stage diver?
I mean, in so much as you can call a thrifted area rug a stage, sure. She sets her guitar down and takes a running leap towards the crowd.
It all happened so fast, nobody has time to catch her.
Shit.
Oops.
I hope you're prepared for what happens next.
Don't tell me that the singer, that she...
Stone cold dead on the floor. But don't worry, this is how she would have wanted to go out. Before we leave, we each receive an invitation to her Viking funeral.
I'll take the Viking funeral.
That was the wildest show I have ever seen. Or, like, talked about.
Told you it'd be worth it. And you're walking away with, let's see, 1 half-smoked blunt, a solo cup that once contained a rum and coke, and an invitation to a Viking funeral.
If that was just a dry run, imagine what the real Revenge Horse show is gonna be like. It's been a buck wild day, but that made me feel like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow my existence won't make things worse for everyone around me.
You keep saying that about your day. What happened?
Why are you so nice to me?
Shit. I'm doing it again. My therapist says I latch onto people too quickly. But what am I supposed to do when I gel with someone? Act like a bitch?
At this point, you saying one mean thing would make me dissolve into a puddle of tears.
And what kind of friend would I be if I drove you to tears the first time we hung out? Look, what can I say? I have a thing for emotionally unavailable women.
Is that why you liked me?
Probably a big part of it. But don't worry. You didn't feel the same way, and I respect that. Besides, tonight, the actual love of my life is here.
Isn't she married?
Oh, yes. But a girl can dream.
Us.
All right. Gotta do the rounds to make sure nobody's thirsty.
You're the best. Seriously,
come on. I know.
That was a pretty cool segment. Okay. Dead World.
This Reggie looks better than the last time I saw him, but he doesn't look good exactly. Hey, Reggie. Feeling okay?
I don't feel like I'm about to fall off the face of the earth, so...
Reggie.
No, I'm not doing good, Max. I wasn't doing good before I saw me. Now I'm worse.
I think something like that would rattle anyone.
That's not the only thing, though. When I was a freshman, I thought moving here across the country would fix everything that was broken inside of me. Everyone here just thinks I'm a fuck up. And maybe they're right.
The thing is, everyone's a fuck up. Every last one of us.
Even you?
Reggie, I'm the biggest fuck up I know.
Well, if the great Max Caulfield is a fuck up, then I guess there are worse things to be. Thanks, Max.
Anytime.
So, are you gonna take the visionary venture?
I'm supposed to give them an answer by tomorrow.
Hey.
And?
Hey, yourself.
How are we feeling? Oh, yeah.
What changed?
I'm upright.
I made hot support.
That's what I really need to cap off my night. Falling on my ass.
Let's look around before we do.
Was it really a good idea to cancel this? Now everybody just gets to...
She's never gonna get the chance to write poetry.
Come here often?
Oh, you're here.
You invited me.
I guess I did. That feels about 40 years ago. Help yourself. Rough day?
Everybody hates me. I'm annoying. I'm bothering to everyone. My colleagues, Moses, Safi. Safi used to get pissed at me too.
Are you crazy? Safi was obsessed with you. She would talk about you all the time. I was always jealous. I mean,
Don't hurt yourself. I know about you and Safi.
Oh. Well, I should have told you.
There's been a lot going on. And it's not like we're besties or anything.
I wasn't her boyfriend or anything. And it ended a while ago, but I guess I had this idea that we'd make up. Eventually. Any other deep, dark secrets you've disinterred from my past?
I know what happened to Maya.
Christ, Max! I was joking.
And I know what you did after she died.
I was young, I was an asshole, and I didn't want to end up working at my parents' liquor store until I shriveled up and died. Does the past version of you ever feel like, I don't know, an alien? Like, the shit that person cared about is so worthless. You can't even remember being them?
That sounds like a shitty spot to be in. Especially right out of undergrad.
Right? Here I was with the chance to be salaried, health insured, even fucking 401k'd. And all I had to do was talk shit. Which I'm good at. Sorry to bring down the vibes. I need to be more drunk.
See, you made yourself right at home.
I blame them. We're just friends.
All right. She's cute, but a little too principled for me, even discounting her utter lack of interest in my gender.
Hey, principals can be hot. I'm serious. I will write you an essay. Passion is very sexy.
No, you're right. Passion is sexy. Like your buddy. The big guy with the telescopes.
Moses?
Once, I asked him how his day was going, and he explained to me the double-slit experiment. It was weirdly hot.
Oh my god.
What, you're saying you wouldn't?
He's my friend.
And this would be extremely friendly. Moses, smash or pass?
He's a friend. It'd be too weird.
More for me. I'll say this for Caledon. It's got a high ratio of fuckable faculty. Dr. Hunter, for instance. Interested?
She has a wife.
So do a lot of people. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Hold up. This is smash or pass, not have a healthy, long-term relationship and 2.5 kids or pass. I'm not asking if you want to marry them, just... Exactly. Professor Colmenero.
No. He sucks.
Does he now?
You suck.
Hey, I'm just trying to think of people we both know. Lucas, smash or
Pass. He's a dick.
And yet, I've put up with worse for less.
Okay, my turn.
Oh, that's just unfair.
Why?
Because then I'd have to admit just how hot I find authority figures.
I am incredibly unshocked.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fine. My turn again. Let's see, who do we both know? Uh-huh.
No. My My students are off limits.
Well, as I am 1, at Caledon, and 2, not one of your students, which appear to be your 2 standards.
Come on.
So, about me, Miss Caulfield. Where do I fall on the binary?
See, I think this is going to work out between them. So,
Whatever, I'm drunk.
Max and Vin.
Wow. Oh, damn. Good answer.
Thanks, Finn.
Oh.
I really... Would you be willing to believe I need to go save the world?
Not as a general rule. But who knows with you, Max Caulfield? Take it easy, Max.
I better cross back over in case Safi is cooled off and is trying to reach me. Just one for the road. Sorry to kiss you then, Finn.
Melancholy Vin. See what that's all about. Knowing what happened just before this photo makes me melancholy too. Okay, but when are you not melancholy, dude?
This Amanda has been taking care of me for days. I should give her a break. Ben is a pretty good kisser. Looks like Reggie took off. He sounded like he had a lot on his mind.
Okay.
Nothing from Safi. I don't know what I was hoping for. Maybe I should just head home for the night. Just pretend like I'm not even here.
Amanda comedy to the tune of Staying Alive. Well, you can tell me by the way my clothes don't match I'm a renegade and a total catch. If you ever need some tips, I'm at your service. Bows magnanimously. I can pattern clash all on my own without the imitation velvet. Thanks. She said it. Damn, sorry about that, guys. A friend to Fish and a friend to Max alike. God, my wife does the same thing. I wish it weren't so cute, but alas. Cute, you say. Fish Brigade unite. Got a random post from Martin. I passed, bitches. I love college. It's early to be this drunk, but we're gonna make it happen. I'm happy for you, even though you're beating us, or I don't want you to lose. Want me to cheat at beer pong, lol. How? You're on the other team, babe. I'll bump my partner when we're up. Dude, I straight up follow on here. Fuck, you gonna sabotage me for love? You're both disqualified. Glad Carlson passed you. Carlson's and vacay in Oxford. Safi passed me. Oh, Max, we're cool. So this is from Vin. Oh, yo, Max, we're cool, right? I mean, I know we are, but like we are, right? Oh, sure, Vin, we're downright frosty. Right, that's what I thought, and you won't tell anyone about me and Safi, yeah? Not that I mind, it's just, you know, other people might mind. It's under lock and key for Safi's sake. Cool, right, thanks, Max. Okay. Trophy earned, only eyes for the bad boy. Well, I thought it'd work out between Max and Finn in the end anyway, to be honest.
What the hell? We now return to your regularly scheduled fuckery. Oh, God. This is bad. Whoever was here really messed this place up. What were they looking for?
I will be a second, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Max, I just found out Revenge Horse is coming in the spring if you want to go in real life. I'd love to, but... That sounds great, but I'm kind of dealing with something at the moment. Let me get back to you. Sure, you okay? Yeah, nothing I can't handle. Okay. So we got a new post from Diamond. ISTG, if you're thinking of giving me dating advice, maybe shut up instead. Just get back out there isn't the flex you think it is. Diamond, are you subtweeting me when I'm literally sitting right next to you? Not just you, Reggie. Everyone who means well doesn't seem to know me as well as they'd like. Then tell me, talk to me. I will. Once I figure out how to put it into words. We've got a new journal entry. So Vin, wow, I can't say I expected that at all. But drunk or not, I think I deserve a pleasant surprise like that, don't I? I think Safi would understand, wouldn't she? I guess it's not like she could protest in the timeline where it happened. And it's not like I planned this, it just happened. Okay, maybe I thought about it. Jesus, Max, let yourself enjoy a kiss for once. That's what you'd tell me, isn't it, Chloe? Like, live a little, live a lot, even.
There goes my security deposit.
Some shit happened here.
No. All my Arcadia Bay stuff. What the hell do they want with this? I don't need an article. I see the wreckage every time I close my eyes.
Seattle Sentinel, climate strange. In a meteorological turn of events that's baffled climate scientists from both NOAA and NASA, an impossibly rare West Coast tornado wiped the town of Arcadia Bay, Oregon, completely off the map. As our planet warms, these same scientists warn that so-called freak weather events like this will become all too often. We have read that in the past. Figure out what the intruder was after.
Front's locked up tight on this side.
Jesus Christ, right in front of my salad fucking slut. I think now would be a good time to log off. Reg, where the fuck were you? I didn't feel like drinking, and you best handle your tone if you ever want to drink with you again. I'm sorry, I'm calling you. New post from Loretta. Shout out to my dad Lionel Rice for always encouraging me to seek the truth. When I decided to find my birth mummy, helped me at every step. Everything I know, he taught me. This is why you're my favourite daughter. I'm your only daughter. In brackets, the cat does not count. The cat does count. Wholesome dad content, you love to see it. Trying to figure out who this one's from. So we got Marlon. Anyone else going through it right now or just me? Because in a word, bruh. Oof, I know that bruh, what's their name? Thanks Reggie, but it wasn't a breakup, bruh. It was still thinking about what happened to that girl, bruh. Gotcha, well if you ever want to talk about it, this is all I want to say about it for now, but thanks. And then we got another one. Marlon, no fucking way, Max Caulfield's in Abraxas now. BS, she's a teacher, you're not in it. You're not in on it, so butt out. So you saw it too. Shit, does this mean she has to give us as or what? No idea what that is, but it's obviously something
Looks good.
important.
But why did they mess with Sophie's poetry books in the first place? Everything's still here where it belongs.
So if you're in self-care or selfie care,
Max Moses, I must bid you adieu. Make good choices, or don't.
What the? Looking for these?
Really, Max? Most designated drivers at least give you a ride.
No ride. You're staying here tonight.
But Mom!
Only intruder in that world is Sophie. I wish she was here right now. At least this one isn't damaged. Closed and secure. Too bad I can't hide out over here forever. This would piss you off, Chloe. You'd be looking for some serious payback.
okay, there's nothing in there in the dead world. Let's try the living one.
They're still here? Fuck! I think they just went into the dark room. I can't let them go through my investigation stuff. God, I wish you were here, Chloe. I could use some of your courage.
About 80 people and a sound fence.
Okay, they're in the they're in the room downstairs. Let's have a look. We'll get down here and there'll be no one here. I can guarantee it. It's gonna be Max.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, he's right. You're me.
I wish I could tell you there's a reasonable explanation for that.
Wait!
get across. No doorways to the other world on this side of the log. I need to find a way to track her from this timeline. Shit. How do I know which way? Hope I haven't lost her. I almost got her! What the? Stop! For fuck's sake, just stop! All right. You caught me. Now what? Now what? Are you here to help me with Safi? Safi? God, Max, you're standing here looking at your own self, and still your focus is on Safi. I don't understand. Why were you in my house? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? All that stuff in your dark room? About Lucas? About Vin? About Gwen? Shit you have no reason to know about or care about. Wait, what? But you know too. You care too. Don't we want the same thing? Absolutely fucking not. Stop. Please. We can't touch each other. I've seen what happens. Please, trust me. Trust you? Go fuck yourself, Max. No!
You're in deep shit here, pal. On a frozen lake and all.
What the fuck was that, Supermax? Come on. Let's get you warm. I always said you were too soft for academia.
How the fuck? Trophy earned face to facade. So this whole time, the person that actually killed her was herself. That's interesting. Because it wasn't Max, it was Safi that was imitating Max. Okay, so we have finished this chapter. So, Moses, try to save Alderman, 20% save yourself, 8% hang on to him. We tried to save him because we were the bad person, even though he wasn't. Moses is relieved you are safe. Yasmin, call out living world. Yasmin's lie or go with it. 26% call out the lie, 34% go with it. We went for the 74. Yasmin trusts you as an ally. Amanda, kiss living world. Amanda, 71% kiss Amanda, 12% pull away, 17% didn't get opportunity. Look, I'm gonna be real. You know, obviously there's some people that would think that Max is working with Sophie in that way. I didn't think that she was that way inclined, but everyone has the same kind of options. Manda'd hope to speak with you. Vin, kiss dead willed Vin, 32% kiss, 48% pass. 20% didn't talk. We went with a 32%. I thought it was the right thing to do. Well, I think they worked together better. Vin is smitten. Moses anime phrase. 92% Max got Moses' anime phrase correct. 8% Max didn't get Moses' anime phrase correct. We got it correct. 92%. Promised Moses, 85%. Max promised Moses she would tell Safi to stay safe. 15% Max couldn't promise that Safi would stay safe. We did the 85%. Wrong timeline, Loretta, 42%. Max mixed up her Lorettas. 58% Max did not mix up her Lorettas. We went 42%. We weren't really that focused on her, to be honest, so that's where we fucked that up. Phone guy's grade, 31% Max changed phone guy's grade. 69% Max left phone guy's grade alone. I didn't know you could change it, so 69%. Phone project installation. 1% Max talked to the future at the phone art project. 25% Max talked to the future and heard from the past at the phone art project. 74% Max did not talk to the future or hear from the past at the phone art project. We were at the 25% on that one. Giving Vin a secret, 51% Max told Vin she knew about him and Safi's relationship. 41% Max told Vin that Lucas wanted a restraining order against Safi. 8% Max told Vin that Gwen was framed for dealing drugs. We had to be honest about that one, so that was 51%. Feeding Diamond info. 57% Max told Diamond that Vin said Maya had mental health problems. 43% Max told Diamond that Yasmin asked Vin to make a statement. He went with the 57%. Max's drink of choice, 62% Max orders something strong from Amanda. 37% Max orders something sweet from Amanda. 1% Max did not order a drink. We went with the something sweet because that is what I would go for. Snapping turtle moment of reflection, 56% max. Sorry, guys. 56% max reflected at the snapping turtle. 44% max did not reflect at the snapping turtle. We went for the 56%. Can't fucking speak. Right, smash or pass. 30% Max would smash one of her colleagues and smash or pass. Max would smash. 24% Max would smash some of her colleagues and smash or pass. 2% Max would smash all of her colleagues and smash or pass. 23% Max passed on all of her colleagues and smash or pass. 21% Max did not play smash or pass. We needed to play that in order for Max and Vin to get close. And we thought it'd be a bit disrespectful if she went for smash with any of the other colleagues because she only has eyes for one person. 2 more. Revenge Horse concept, 19% Grease Trap survived her crowd surfing adventure. 80% Grease Trap perished while crowd surfing. 1% Max didn't attend Revenge Horse concert. We went for the 80%. Intruder alert, 2% Max found the intruder using only her powers. 77% Max found the intruder using only clues. 21% Max found the intruder using powers and clues. 77%. I'll take it. All right. So this is the chapter that I have played. Another one that I am going to leave it on until the next time goes. That's what we're going to do. Well, we've been doing that anyway, but because it's a long segment, it works out well for me to be ending it like I do. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.